Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. My name's Mikala.
Hi, Mikala. I'm Jessica.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, tell me about your boutique. I heard you just opened right down the corner.
Yeah, so it's a brand new wedding boutique. So we're going to be selling wedding dresses, bridesmaids dresses, and like all, garters on all the accessories. I'm even thinking about buying some shoes. And our store hasn't actually opened yet. The opening date launches in April, so we've got about a month to kind of prepare, get all the merchandise.
Yeah.
So I'm needing merchandise like as soon as possible to fill my store up. So
you're going to be busy.
Yeah,
too,
wedding season
right around
is
wedding
upon
season.
us. May seems to be the most popular wedding month.
Yeah,
So
you're going to be a busy girl.
yeah, definitely. And I am like kind of opening a more. It's gonna be like nonprofit donations. So one of the main like purposes of opening this boutique is to I'm gonna be donating 20% of the sales to like a nonprofit organization for girls who are like in poverty that need wedding dresses.
Okay.
So they will be provided with like wedding dresses from our store as well with 20% of the sales. So that's kind of like
beautiful.
The idea behind starting the boutique.
Yeah, okay. Wow. So, my boss, Stella McCartney.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard of her.
Yes, I've heard the name. I'm a Vera Wing kind of gal, so.
I feel that. So,
yeah.
she's a lot like Vera Wing. So, Stella McCartney, she's kind of getting her feet wet in the U.S. market. But she's actually Paul McCartney's daughter from the Beatles. And,
interesting.
yeah, she's had her own clothing line, which is very prominent in Europe for about 10 to 15 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And a really big thing about her is she's all about sustainability. Yeah, so she loves to upcycle and recycle fabrics with her wedding dresses. And she's just now started designing wedding gowns. So she's looking for boutiques to really sell her gowns for her.
Yeah.
But another thing about Stella is she is vegan.
Okay.
So
I'm also vegan.
Yeah. That's really great.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
I just went
perfect.
vegan about a year ago.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's been a great life transition.
Yeah, her brand was one of the first brands to really find a new kind of fabric that would really substitute leather and fur because she didn't want to use she didn't want to harm any animals with any of her styles, which with high fashion, I mean, they use real furs, real leather.
Yeah.
It's very prominent in the high fashion industry.
Totally.
So she's kind of a pioneer with alternative fabrics.
Yeah.
So and she did that with her wedding gowns. Mm-hmm. So all of the satin dresses you're going to see are not actual silk. We didn't harm any silkworms. And so these are her wedding dresses. And she's got a lot of different styles and a dress to kind of fit every kind of girl.
Yeah,
which
that's
in
awesome.
this location, I feel like you're going to have your rustic loving, your country girls, your on-the-go girls, the city-loving girls.
Yeah,
so
definitely. Very versatile.
Yeah, very versatile.
Yeah.
So Stella, she's been looking at various locations throughout the U.S. and she saw that you guys were opening.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I feel like her brand would work so well with your message because she really loves ethical, really having fashion impact the world in a positive way.
Right, that's what my goal is as well as a business owner.
Now, how do you feel about not using real silks and...
I'm 100% for that. I don't believe in like harming animals when it comes to fashion. There's so many other alternatives nowadays, like faux fur and faux leather and faux silk. There's no need to, harm an animal when we could just get something that feels and looks pretty much the exact same.
Especially if you're only going to wear it once.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's no need to, harm any sort of animals. So I'm 100% for the sustainable, ethical factor there. So I love that it's not made of real silk. Actually, that's a huge benefit.
So what's the price range of your dresses in your boutique?
So honestly, I want something to be available for everyone because, like you said, we're in a very diverse area. There's people from from the low spectrum to the high spectrum and price range, and I want everyone to be able to find something and not feel like, oh, I can't go there because I can't afford their dresses. So honestly, I would like price ranges anywhere from like $500 up to like $5,000.
Okay.
Because there are those girls that are gonna want the high quality gowns that do cost a lot more, and some people are just have that you only get married once mentality. Yes. So they're gonna want to splurge on their dress, which is great. But there's also those girls who want to get married but just don't have the funds to get a very.
I'm only gonna wear it once.
Exactly. And some are just budgeting and would rather spend their money on other things. So I'm totally for that as well. So that's why I would like to have some less expensive options available.
Okay.
So I'm kind of going for like a wide price range there.
Okay, so that's great because I really love that Stella has done this. Usually her couture items are very pricey, her high fashion items are very pricey.
Absolutely.
But she really believes in having affordable wedding dresses because she's the one that's like, oh, you're only going to wear it once.
Right. Everyone deserves to have a nice dress.
Yeah. The thing with her gowns are retail-wise, they range from $1,500 to $6,000. So it's a very wide range, but the quality is there and consistent with all of these gowns.
Okay.
And I know the $6,000 sounds kind of scary, but wholesale-wise, I have a chart on here. We can actually discuss this at a later date because it's all logistics and everything.
Right.
We don't want to say that for later. But it's very affordable. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very affordable, especially with a new boutique owner such as yourself.
Yeah.
And because Stella McCartney is such a kind of like intimidating name because you're used to hearing her on the runway.
Yeah.
We could only give you like 5 at a time and get your customers to kind of warm up to Stella's styles. So I understand since wedding season is coming upon you, you said you do need some brands to approach you. Correct?
Yes, I am in need of merchandise for my store. Since our grand opening is in a month, I've only done business with a couple other brands so far.
Okay.
So I'm honestly interested in purchasing quite a bit so that my store is full on the day of its grand opening. I already have appointments with girls who have contacted me about getting in touch about their wedding. So yeah, I have appointments for girls to come in and shop in the next month. So I want them to have a nice,
array.
Full store with lots of options available to them.
Well, here's what we could do. Stella is very sad that she couldn't make this meeting, but she would like to come in with another sales representative. He's got a lot more of the chart flow. He needs to convert pounds to dollars still, but because we're still getting our feet wet with the U.S. But we can talk more about the logistics of buying wholesale from us. And Stella would like to meet you, and we could talk about getting in touch and doing business together.
Definitely. Are you available in the next week? Because I am in a hurry to get this merchandise.
Yeah, I'm here in the States for the next month or so.
Okay.
Talking to other boutiques.
We could possibly meet again next Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm available next Wednesday.
Great.
All day.
Same here. So maybe we could do 10 a.m.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Meet again and talk about how I could just go ahead and make the deal because I'm very interested. She sounds like a great designer. A lot of great ethical attributes.
And she will be here next week, so we can meet for brunch or something, and we can really talk about. Me too. We can talk about getting together and having business happen. So
yes, that sounds great. I would also maybe like her to come in and kind of tour my store and kind of give me her input. I'm interested in seeing what she has to say about my boutique. Absolutely. I just want it to be the best it can be when it opens. So
well, my business card is outside along with my partner David's, and Stella's email is on a card out there too. So I can CC her into the email, and
Okay.
we can talk about meeting up next week.
Yeah, that sounds great. The sooner the better for me.
Yeah, and I can email you a complete catalog of all of our styles that we currently have, so
Yeah,
you can
that'd
pick
be
out
great.
what styles you want.
I do have one more question for you.
Yeah.
Do you guys, does she also design bridesmaid dresses, or is it just the wedding gowns?
She's currently designing. I don't know if she will have stuff ready for the spring, but she's working on a fall line.
Okay, I could get back in touch. I have a couple other brands that are offering bridesmaids dresses to me to offer in my store, so I'm not in a huge hurry for that.
Okay.
But I would be very interested in her bridesmaids dresses if she ever does come out with it, like for the fall.
Yeah,
so that
we'll watch out in the fall for her.
Yeah, we
because-
can meet again in a few months to talk about those.
Okay. Yeah.
Great. Well, it was nice to
It was
meet you.
nice to meet you.
I will see you on Wednesday at 10 a.m. for brunch.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.